Game Reporting 13 Incorporated, entering apartment. This is what it looks like. We enter. Bless this house. Old Negro painting. Bless this house. Closet. But we want to. Home theater projector boards. All right, we come in. We got a computer. We got an SVS 13B Ultra. All right, and this is my home theater in the center. You walk this way. You got the kitchen. Got my car collection to the side. We got our dining room table. We got our game that we made with some track designs. A little refrigerator. Freezer. Where I cook. Washer dryer. Washer dryer unit. Where I cook. Foodstuffs. Up there. Back out. We can see through here. This is a beautiful apartment. As you can see, the home theater, you can cook. Now, like I said, try to keep the trash can and keep that together. All right, so as you can see, all right, SVS subwoofer, you know, Pioneer, Panamax, PlayStation 2, paraphernalia, Polk Audio, CSI, Polk Audio, home theater speakers. Across the middle, Oppo 103, Oppo 203. We got a 75-inch Sony. Like I said, we got a computer, and then of course that was the front door. And you got various things, various weapons and military stuff. For instance, military, got a little trucks, military. I was watching Innocent Blood. That's what I'm currently watching. Back there is the bedroom. Okay, as you can see, we got the Polk Audio speakers, DVDs, Blu-rays. It's all Blu-rays, 4Ks. Those are DVDs. There's another SBS subwoofer back there. Those are all my library. Those are books in Pizza Hut box because I used to work at Pizza Hut. We got another Polk Audio. We got a antique armoire right there. We got the throne where we watch movies. We got our. I did this. This is my design. You can take this and you put the mouse inside the sock. You can put it on top of the sock and you put this inside the sock and on a mouse pad. And as you can see, various things. Then we got our Lord's Supper right there. It glows from Cracker Barrel, as you can see. All right, so now, and then we got over to the left, we got another speaker with our Wi-Fi system. All right, more DVDs. We got our magnetic. This is magnetized, but it's in a sock to protect it. But you take it out and it's magnetized. See, it magnetized. So I just got it sitting over here with glasses. The table is kind of dirty, but I'm busy. All right, got another subwoofer. That's an empty box. More DVDs, more books, video game paraphernalia. That's a HOTAS in there. These are racing helmets for when I'm in my sim racing equipment. All right, we got more books. Then we got the home theater. We got the video game room. All right, so as you can see, we got video games. We got tower speakers in the back, which these are going to go back up there. I moved them back here so that the sound wouldn't be blocked. So basically it's backwards. So I'm going to put all that back. So basically this is the home theater room. We got another one over here. Camera, monitor in here. We have the box for the 103. We got for the Oppo. We got a box for the two Oppos. We got the Panamax. We got the boxes for everything. You know, we got pedals in there for racing pedals. One of the cameras. Sorry, I just stepped on the camera cord and pulled it up, but I just plugged it back in. All right, we got a PC in the corner. You know, as you can see, we got the power box. Everything is running down there. PlayStation 5. And we got our next level GT Track Racing Series. All right, we're just gonna take pictures now and show everything in here. All right, that's a 65-inch, 32-inch monitor. 32-inch monitor. When I turn it all on, it looks pretty good. All right, that's pretty much. Then we got a light over here to shine down on the wheel, so people can see my feet, or my feet back here, pedals. You know. All right, then now we go out and go back, cut through here, look at the home theater again. 75 inches. That's the front room. Now we're going to the bedroom. this is what the bedroom looks like. We go to the bedroom. Go to the left first. You see me in the mirror. All right, as you can see, we got a vanity mirror. We got various medications. This is sleep medication, and my type 2 diabetes. We got the bathroom, of course, clean toilet. You know, Yeah, got to fix that. This is just the AC unit. That's just the AC unit that's in there. In the closet, we can see all various many things. They're up there, shoes, grills for the Martin Logan's Abyss. Old Sanyo. No, that's not a VCR. That's paperwork. Paperwork. We got some classic vintage books and stuff like that. We got toys. We got shoes. We got clothes. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right. Now now we can turn to the bedroom. This is usually where I keep my stuff, but I'm moving. I may have to move soon. I don't know. So as you can see, you can go in the room. We got our projector. You know, we got tools where we're in here working. We got military weapons. I got weapons up under my bed. You know, there's a weapon right there. I sleep with my weapon by my bed. Okay, as you can see, got the clock over there. There's my bed. That goes out to the balcony. You can literally go out there. But this has to be replaced, and I got a replacement unit up there. You can literally go out. Say we're on the 3rd floor. You can literally go out there. There is the projector unit on the bottom. It's a 102-inch screen. So, you know, when you're in bed, you can sit here and you look over there. You see box for the SES, all the boxes for all the stuff that I got. I keep all the boxes and stuff. All right, and this is what I'm setting up now. I'm going to put a TV monitor right here. Right now it's just a 2.1 channel system with a subwoofer up under there. And there's my desk. There's my music collection. And there's my clean clothes that I got to get up. There's other music collection. More music collection. There's my Fanatec stuff. All right, let's see. As I said, we got our chair. And that's a subwoofer up under there. It's basically a 2.1 system. I know it looks like, but yes, a Pioneer Elite VSX53 right there. That's what that is. Now, but as you can see, the LX505 is in the living room. The 305 is in the game room. Then we got a portable Sony for on the go. We got Eleanor, as you can see. And you can see, you can go ahead and take a look on what I'm working on, because all this stuff is copyrighted. This is stuff that I'm working on. I'm working on a movie, Return of the Firstborns. It's a what if Adam and Eve story. What if Adam and Eve could return? You know, I did some mock-up drawings. This is Eve above the planet Earth. And this is other reference materials. This is the stuff that when I just got out of jail due to a medical decision. That's my mom, which I no longer have. I threw her ashes out. Why? Because I don't want them anymore. Why you throw away your mother's ashes? I don't want, because she ain't in there. She ain't in there. That's why. And then those are all my Bibles. You know, that's my dictionary, my college dictionary. All right, and basically, step. This is where I am. So that's the home theater projector. I'm going to probably take it out and put the projector. It's 102 inches, but I can project it over the wall right there. All I got to do is hook it up, and I can project it on the wall. Or I could take something. I could take on my whiteboard, and I can project something. I got a whiteboard in there. I got a whiteboard. I can put the whiteboard in, and I can use the projector and adapter and put the projection right there. I just have to run the cables on the ground. But that's my apartment, and this is where I live. This is Gamer Podium 13, or GP13 Incorporated, trying to get rid of some of the stuff because I may have to move, but I may not. Got a microwave, 2 microwaves, one for on the go. Still got the old microwave box, aluminum cans, whole bunch of stuff. There's my DoorDash stuff. And as we're going back out, that is the stuff that I have. This is Gamer Podium 13, and this is what you see. You say, bless this house. Have church in this house. That's right, and this is where I toss balls from a distance to keep myself busy. And this is Gamer Podium 13, GP13, going out of the door to see Famous Pond. All right, I'm out.